Yeah, and here we go again. Good evening, Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford Newsroom. If you're enjoying the Republican race for the U.S. presidential nomination, you will enjoy the race for the Republican nomination here in Connecticut for the U.S. Senate. After weeks of small house parties to reach out to women voters, McMahon today visited a small business in Newington on the start of a tour to promote her 6-point job-creating plan. She says she favors extending the Bush tax cuts, but giving a bigger break for couples making less than $125,000 a year.
I would reduce the 25% personal tax rate to 15% while keeping the upper tiers, the upper rates the same, just as they've been for almost a decade.
McMahon's principal opponent for the Republican nomination, former Congressman Chris Shays, says McMahon's proposal is irresponsible because it provides no spending offsets to cover the tax cuts and will make the deficit worse. His campaign also claims that McMahon's plans to help create jobs are very similar to ones he proposed earlier this year. McMahon's campaign has so far agreed to debate Shays 3 times. He wants 5 debates before the May convention and 5 more before the August primary. She indicated today that she will do more.
I'm really anxious to debate. I'm happy to debate my plan. I'm happy to share with others my plan and with Congressman Shays.
McMahon also today took issue with President Obama's recent so-called compromise over providing contraception to employees of hospitals and other institutions operated by the Catholic Church.
But what that issue was really about, in my view, was the fact that government was trying to tell those of a particular religious persuasion, how they needed to think and behave. And I think the overreach of government, I believe in the separation of church and state, and I think that was an overreach by the government.
The crowd there obviously agreed with her on that. Like Shays, McMahon favors repeal of the president's national health care plan. 3 Democrats are vying for the Democratic nomination. The Republican and Democratic state party conventions are just 2 months away, 2 months from this week. The primary is August the 14th. Live from the Hartford Newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.